Hello guys, and welcome back to my recap of When the Sky Falls. Now, in the last video I made a little mistake. I said that the book was written by Michael Morpurgo, but actually it was written by Phil Earle. So yeah, and so what happened in this one was that Mrs. F and the boy, Joseph, went to Mrs. F's workplace, which is actually a zoo. And in the zoo, Joseph was introduced to this woman's dog. And the backstory behind the dog is that one day Mrs. F found him in the hippo enclosure, and so it was her dog ever since. And also, there's a monkey. Well, Joseph thought it was a monkey. It's actually a gorilla, a silverback gorilla to be more specific. But when Joseph found it, the monkey, as he thought, didn't really like him, so it made this really bad noise on the bars, which was really bad because Joseph thought that his ears were bleeding, which is crazy now that I think about it. But then what happened next was that she showed him around the rest of the zoo. She's like, this is where the elephants used to be, penguins used to swim here, and stuff like that. And also there is this aquarium where you can kind of call it an aquarium. You could call it an aquarium if there was any fish or water or signs of life, but it was just empty glass cases which had a lot of algae on them. And Mrs. F said that all the fish here was either shipped to a pond, died, or was eaten. And then they went back home and in the middle of Joseph's warm bath, the air raid alarm went off, and there was an air raid, so they had to go to the air raid shelter, which was really small, and the dog was there, and it was really cramped and dark. And then Mrs. F said that make some room for the others, and Joseph, being surprised at the mention of the word others, because he didn't know that others would be here. And so 2 other people came, both married, a father and a mother to 2 babies. And the father and Mrs. F went to the zoo because if the air raid bombers broke one of their cages, and they would be set free. And so back in that time, if they did break the cages and they were free, they'd have to shoot the animal, because if not, they'd be let free and probably would kill other people. So then the dog, which being the dog, breaks out of the air shelter and runs in the yard. The boy went out and tried to fetch him. Then the planes started disappearing, and the dog jumped over the neighbour's fence. And that's where I have left off. Stay tuned for my next video, where I'll be reading the next 3 chapters and then telling them to you. Subscribe. Goodbye.